Fomo. Welcome back. It's been a few days. Hope everybody's doing well. So I've been waiting all night for this to start up. The Newark Police Department this afternoon and the mayor of Newark, well, actually the mayor of Newark had pulled out the Newark Police Department. And at this moment, there's no one out there but ICE. They basically left the Delaney Hall detention facility and the feds marooned and based on their own. There was an arrest that was made by ICE a little earlier before anything went live. And Newark came in, took her, or it, them, and took them away. It was one person. Multiple personalities, assuredly. And so what this is setting up for is the beginning of the Summer of Love. Is this 3.0, 4.0, 5.0? I can't even keep up. So we will be multi-streaming, multi-views as I can find them. So as things develop, this is a perfect mix, perfect setup for what could be a somewhat of a violent night, spicy. So let me show you what went down a little while ago. So this was maybe an hour or two ago. So maybe they grabbed more than one person earlier. Oh, they grabbed a couple of them.
What about the guy with the baton that came out and beat us? We got footage on that. You guys let the guys come out and beat us.
You know, for all I know, these are undercover officers in the crowd. No, who's underneath that mask? They could be undercover feds. They could be working with the police. They could be working with the mayor's office. And I've heard stories and rumors that there are undercover feds in the crowds at these things.
We got video of it. You guys come out! Goofball! Goofball! You smell like shit! Don't brush your teeth! You fucking stink! You fucking stink! You can't even open the door! Stupid! Go home! Go home! Piece of shit! Arrest her! Arrest her!
Piece of shit!
Look at this! How many fucking cops you need?
All right, so that was just one of a few from earlier. Last night, things got a little bit spicy towards the end of the evening. All right, so we just seen that. So this is how it starts. They're blocking the employees from coming and going. Why Newark decided to just basically wave the white flag tonight, I have no idea. It's interesting that they pulled out all the police. So the detention center's on their own. I mean, I assume as long as they're letting the cars come and go freely, there won't be an issue, maybe? Yeah, see, this is where the problems start. See, they're past the line that they painted on the ground last week. Oh wait, you guys, yeah, see this on the car here. So this, I'm watching it live too. Sorry about that. They are messing with a car that's going in right now. I'm trying to find my mouse. My mouse died. Where the hell is it? Here it is. Yeah, so they're really asking for it. Let me go back to the telegram, to the video from earlier. Yeah, so they're blocked. See, this is the problem here. So they're not allowing them access to and from the facility. Okay. So it's going to be that type of night, I suppose. And so it looks like status quo has come online. So we do have the two on the right are from Newark. The one on the bottom left is in Oregon, I believe. And then Wolf Nevy's up in the top. It's in the top left. Let's see what status quo is saying, if anything. I'll give him a thumbs up. It's like maybe
right,
this.
So as you see, Newark police, they have been the ones who have been directing traffic and on the ground here in front of Delaney Hall, which now they are nowhere to be found. They are not visible anywhere. Actually, down the block they are. I'm sorry. Down the block they are, but there's also a corrections facility, so could be them too. So what's been happening today is, being that Newark police have been told to not protect the Delaney Hall property here, as we saw 2 days ago, they were behind the property line defending and basically protecting the building, protecting the traffic that is coming in and out of this private prison here. The mayor released a statement today. These people are coming in very violently and ramming through people.
Fuck you! What are you participating in?
Read it!
Hey, where's it, dude?
Nobody's free until we're asking them to do too. We want you to be free. We want you to be free in this bullshit.
You don't have to participate
You
in
don't
this.
have to be
You don't have
part
to
of
do
it.
this. Come and join us.
We all have choices.
Talk to your employees.
We want you to be free. We want all of them
You gotta
to be
do
free.
it.
We want
Quit your job! Quit your job!
You don't have to do this.
Quit your job! 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 Stop! Stop!
Stop, guys.
As you can see, they are trying to deny them access to the facility. And they're on their property inside of the gate. So this isn't gonna this ain't gonna last very long before. I mean, at this point, what's to stop people from running into the facility? It may be more media than it is actual protesters, but you know, as we've seen before, media equals activist.
All right, so what you have here is protesters.
Status quo is definitely an activist.
Driving back and forth occasionally. So what you have here is that's Geo staff coming in. Usually around this time there's a shift change. So people who work for Geo Group will be coming in and out of here. And then on the other end, you have where ICE is operating. But over here, a couple days ago, we did see Geo Group come out with pepper ball guns and start shooting protesters. This was...
What's up, Jets? How you doing, bro?
Might have been one of the nights that the state police brutalized people out here. So over the weekend.
Fomocrats in the house over on Rumble.
Out of this facility, they constantly threaten to deport us, transfer us to punishment units, and move us from one detention center to another. They take photos of us in the dormitories without our consent and tell us that we have no rights here. Through these threats, they are trying to force us to work in all of the areas in the facility. Cleaning, kitchen, maintenance, laundry, floor polishing, and trying to force us to go down for meals by taking us to sign a list so that they can track who goes down and who doesn't, in order to punish those who aren't eating.
Shame! Shame!
On May 25th, we are gathered in the common room. The facility director, blank, and the administrator wanted to speak with the leaders of the hunger strike to identify them. They were upset when we told them that there are no leaders and that the strike was a collective effort. This is why they took retaliatory action against a young man named blank, the person who helped with translation. That's why the Geo staff tried to take them away in handcuffs, which all of us, seeing the injustice, wanted to prevent by peacefully blocking their path with our hands raised so that they wouldn't take him away. In return, we received from them beatings, pepper spray, and from ICE, a riot squad came up spraying pepper spray throughout the facility, a closed facility.
Shame! Shame!
Causing many people to be rushed to the hospitals, one due to beatings and others affected by gas. To this day, we haven't heard anything about these people. They've restricted our access to tablets, visits, and the common room. They only open it on a limited basis as a form of punishment. As a result of this, we feel psychologically impacted and are plagued by the fear that they might carry out their threats for no reason at all. Judges, without checking the cases, order expulsion in 2 or 3 hearings, either to the country of origin or to a third country. Also, 95% of the bond hearings are detained, claiming that they were a flight risk, even though they don't have any actual arguments. Through these rulings, there are people who were here for 3 months to a year and a half. We ask for their bonds to be revised, since we are fathers and mothers with no criminal record, and we have contributed to this beautiful country.
Not everybody, not everybody, not everybody.
We deserve to be free.
Alright guys, so they have a group at the other end that is watching, keeping an eye on the traffic that is coming in and out of this gate. There hasn't been any traffic recently, Usually there's an ICE convoy that comes in out of here. They also use this entrance behind me. So what they do is they call each other to come back and forth to again disrupt the operations that are going up in here at this camp, this concentration camp. Look at it.
Okay, everybody be ready. We don't know what tide they're coming.
Looks like Iran is asking for $24 billion from the U.S. as a trust. It's beginning to negotiations.
So as you see, traffic is
They
now
say that it's their
flowing
money anyway.
on the street here.
Otherwise, they're threatening
You
to
see there
shut
are
down
concrete
the.
barriers, and then you're seeing sand. on
Take the-
ground
they're
because
saying
they have
they'll
these buckets,
take the
these
war
yellow
to another
buckets that you see on
dimension.
the highway.
They're threatening to hit
City,
the
I put this here,
Bob
and then
Al
they were knocked over.
Mondab Strait, the Red Sea, and the Mediterranean. If the war continues and naval blockades are not lifted. This was a senior Iranian advisor to the supreme leader in an interview with CNN. Says the United States will undoubtedly suffer far greater losses. America's damages will be very severe if Trump takes the negotiations seriously. $24 billion is not a large sum for the United States. If he wants to reach an agreement with Iran, this $24 billion is a test of trust that Iran can have with Trump. This is a test America must pass, and then the path will open. This
So
is
as you
our
guys
money,
know
not
from
America's
watching
money.
Our past live streams and videos, all last week, it was ICE coming out and attacking protesters. Then it became the New Jersey State Police, that came out to do even worse damage to protesters. And then the most recent nights, it was Newark police that were out, attacking protesters, pushing them, and punching people on the floor, and also putting hands on press. So right now it's really unpredictable what will happen. This is a situation that is changing every day. When I was in Chicago at Broadview, and when I was at Whipple, Minneapolis, you kind of see the pattern, but here, I saw this playing out just like that. But now it's different. They went through all the steps because, Broadview stopped at the state police, and local police holding it down.
What's up, King Ravano over on
for,
Kick?
Minnesota.
Really hope I can buy BTC
Now,
at 50%
now
off
the
next week,
local
maybe.
police and the,
I mean, shit, it's pretty good
and the
buy
state
right
police
now.
have backed off, so now it's up to ICE and Geo Group to.
I haven't looked at a BTC chart in a
their
while.
fortress here. All right, so I hear some cheering down at the other end. So the hostages that are being held inside, the ones on the labor
I'd have to look
hunger-
at it to see
hunger
what the
strike,
last
they
resistance
can
point
hear
was.
The people chanting
To kind of
outside,
look at
so,
support, where it
as
could
you
fall.
saw, last week,
I mean, I've said it could go back down to 20K and bounce.
They
So
flicker the lights and they start dancing, chant, moving in the windows so they could, people could see their shadow and know that they hear them.
the halvening is what, 600 days away, approximately 500 plus days away.
All right, so things are just kind of at a standstill right now.
Pothead, what's going on, bro?
I will see if I can find Ian.
Girl Power
to talk to
24,
Ian.
what's going on?
Ian is always here.
Welcome.
He might be at the other end.
Oh, that's Tommy. He's out there. He's on the ground. I guess I thought he was on probation.
I don't know.
I don't think he's allowed to go downtown Portland or some shit. I haven't seen this guy around in a minute. So we're definitely going to keep an eye on what's going on the West Coast. There's supposed to be some kind of protest setting up this weekend, I believe. I don't know if it's tomorrow or Sunday. And then something bigger for Trump's birthday or Flag Day, the following Sunday, the 14th. I believe it's the 14th, or I believe it's Sunday. Next Sunday.
Smash the like button, guys. Share this live stream. We'll be live for a couple hours. Jordan will be back tomorrow, so make sure you are subscribed. You'll get that notification for when we go live tomorrow. Like I said, things are changing, evolving and changing by the day, so we'll see how tonight goes, and then we'll see what tomorrow brings and what time we'll be live.
There's really not that many people out there tonight. This might be a short night.
Yeah, sure. Let me put this away. Yeah, every time I was here, Chairman Africa was like, "You see status quo?" I'm like, I don't know what they fucking look like, man.
Hit the like button, guys, if you haven't done so already, please.
So, if you want to introduce yourself, talk about why you want to be here, and talk about what happened earlier.
Okay, give me 1 second. Where you want me? Do mask off. Oh, whatever. I'm sweating, Jesus Christ. I know, right? Yeah, let me make sure I get the shirt.
No rig?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Let me take this off so I get the shirt. All right. Let me know when you want me to go.
Introduce yourself.
Oh, okay. Hey.
Talk about why you wanted to be here, and then you can talk about what happened earlier.
Gotcha. All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Jeremy Baker. I'm the founder of the Unity Project and co-creator of the VOR podcast on YouTube. I'm an activist, I guess, / sounds weird to say, but revolutionary. Here in support of what's happening, or here in support of all the protesters against what's happening here in Delaney Hall. We've all heard the reports that they're getting fed food with maggots in it. There's reports of women being assaulted. There's one doctor for 800 people. The conditions are completely inhumane. They've currently gone on a hunger strike that has been lasting 2 weeks now, as well as a labor strike. And according to Tom Homan, if they continue to do so, they're going to get a court order to try and just force feed them. So I don't know how anybody in America could possibly support this. If you claim,
Trying to say there was no hunger strike.
I know, right? Yeah, right. They said it doesn't work.
You're not going to be able to force it. I mean, I wouldn't stand. I wouldn't be okay with that.
Like, you know what I mean? So
if they don't want to eat, they don't.
Anyway,
don't,
I'm here.
they don't have to
I
eat.
also do work on top of being here. I come to Newark quite a bit. I work with Chairman Africa and the New Jersey Black Panthers. Do a community work where we take kids to and from school. They do food drives here as well as after school programs and summer school programs, not summer school, but summer like basketball camps for the kids in the summertime as well, all free of charge, of course. So I come back and forth to Newark quite a bit, and then when everything popped off here at Delaney, I just kind of felt obligated to be here. Despite the risks, and if you want to come out, yes, there are obviously risks because these trigger-happy idiots that they hire at ICE are ready to shoot rubber bullets. They're ready to shoot pepper balls, and they have absolutely no problem doing it. But there's a lot of good people here that are on the front lines. So if you want to come here and participate, just, if you're not comfortable being up front, stay in the back. Like, there's a lot of people that'll protect you if you want to come down here and participate.
All last week it was, ICE that was coming out and attacking people out here.
Mm-hmm.
Then it became the state police.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was Newark police.
Right.
Now it looks like it's left to Geo Group and ICE.
Right, so we're back basically to where we started. So originally it was the ICE thugs coming after us, and then they subcontracted their dirty work to the state police, who brought in motorcycle cops and mounted police on horseback, where the governor claims that they were responding to the protesters, which is crazy because we're in an industrial area, and I don't know how the fuck you get horses out here to respond to anything. So yeah, the governor has completely failed the people. The mayor not doing much better because without Newark PD here, basically like you said, Geo Group and ICE are running security. And they've already assaulted
We ain't got nobody
and
else out
arrested
there.
protesters. One lady almost ran a guy over earlier, then came out and pepper sprayed the guy, then called the
There we go.
cops
There's the emotes.
and had the guy arrested after she almost ran him over.
Why are you helping them?
There's a Geo Group employee. That's a Geo Group employee.
Shame on you! Quit your job! And you won't have to deal with it!
Quit your job! Quit your
Shame
job!
on
Guys, I think somebody's gonna get killed out here. This is really dangerous.
Quit your job!
Hey!
I will fight for them forever! Fucking fascist pig! Quit your job! Quit your job!
Quit your job!
What's the matter? Show your face! Show your face! Show your job! Quit your job! What are you gonna cry? What are you gonna cry? Quit your job! You wanna go home? They wanna go home! They wanna go home too! They wanna go home too! Get gracious! You wanna go home too! Quit your job! They wanna go home too! They wanna go home! Let them go home! Let them go home! They wanna go home! You don't. You're choosing this. You don't have to come back tomorrow. If you want to, you don't have to come back tomorrow. You can change your mind.
Your face will be everywhere.
You can change your mind. You don't have to be doing this.
They don't do this in Florida because Florida's got a law. You just run people over if they stop you from going forward like
You don't have
this.
to do this.
Come outside and join us.
Come on, quit. Join us. Don't be nice. I know, but quit your job. Quit your job. Quit your job.
What are they doing in
Your
there?
neighbor makes you complicit.
You can get a better job. Hey! That was uncalled for.
What are you
talking about? Unfiltered, a fucking water bottle. Jesus.
He's literally a part of the machine. that-
Can't tell someone how to protest.
Water bottle. What's wrong
Remember?
with you?
Stop driving children.
Can't tell someone how to protest.
41-year-old man was murdered.
Go get home. Don't worry.
Oh, you're stopping the poor disenfranchised black man from
After everything came out, right?
working.
You know what they did to all of them? Or at least most of them?
So hypocritical. This whole left-wing ideology is so hypocritical.
Some of them got to work.
I was reading
A
the
lot of them
Protocols of Zion, according to the elders. No, what is it? The Protocols of the Elders.
Stop driving bullets. Stop driving
of Zion, I think it's
Don't
called.
drive forward. Stop. Don't drive forward.
It's interesting.
Don't drive forward. It's people.
Of course, they say it's just an anti-Semitic bunch of bullshit that the Romanovs created, and then the Russians fed it to, basically the West, low key. But if you read it and or listen to it, whatever, on audiobook, and you listen to the protocols, it's like everything that's happening in today's world, you can recognize. And this is something that was written back in the very early 1900s. I believe 1905 was the first copy that came out. Very interesting. Of course, the West says that it's some kind of, Russian propaganda from the Tsars before the Bolsheviks, rounded up the entire family and killed them all. If you don't know much about how the Bolshevik Revolution and the Romanovs from the early 1900s, it's very interesting. It's really hard to know what's what, but I mean, just based off of what we're seeing in today's world, it gives a lot of credence. And if you look for the book online, it's hard to find. You'll see a bunch of things that say Protocols of Zion or Protocols of the Elders of Zion, but it's basically debunking it. And again, they say it was the Romanovs and the Russians that fed it to the West. But again, when you read it and you look at what's happening in today's world, it's like the application has already happened.
This could all be solved by a simple conversation. We can tell you.
So the Newark police have just basically left these guys, the employees of this Delaney detention facility. They just left them marooned and on their own tonight. I can't imagine this is going to go on for very long.
Do you hear us? Come on, GEO is not it, my man. GEO is not it.
All right, so the one in the black car sprayed pepper spray on the way out. All right, this is why it's really dangerous. These people are just gonna ram into the people here.
Someone get hurt. This is what they want. They want someone to get hurt. It seems like they're trying to set this up for like a problem tonight. This way, tomorrow there'll be a bigger, this weekend. So
guys, this is our
there'll be a big protest this weekend.
Day live. If you are not yet a member, become a member. Sign up now. statusquo.com/join. We have been
freaking hungry. It's like no matter how much I eat lately,
horses,
I'm always hungry.
Flashbangs, pepper balls, rubber bullets, everything you can think of. We were here when ICE was attacking people. We were here when the New Jersey State Police were attacking people. We were here when Newark Police were attacking people.
We'll see if I get some empanadas from
now
this
you have
Fomo.
GeoStaff
I'll be right back.
Driving through people out here, trying to tell them to quit their jobs, let the people inside free, reconsider your career choice, think about what you're doing. Yes, they want to go home and see their family, but like they made a point that the people inside, the mothers and the fathers, the sons and daughters inside want to see their family as well. So this is day 14 of the hunger and labor strike. Not all of the people inside are participating in the hunger strike now, but everybody is still participating in the labor strike. So we're gonna have more cars coming in and out throughout the night. as there is a shift change, and usually around this time we see the ICE convoy make their way in. Hey Trip, you want to say anything? Somebody's gonna get killed out here.
Brother, this is stuff turned into some shit like, this is like street beef at this point. Like, this is like straight up street beef. Like, this is gonna turn into one of these dudes coming back from home with whatever they got on them, come here, try to fight somebody. Like, it's just, like, this is 1000% street beef. Like, dudes pulling over. Oh, look, I think you pulled over down there, actually. You see it right there?
Is that the one that pepper sprayed? Maybe he got himself and he can't drive.
Oh no, I think it's just like, it's gonna turn into an altercation like it did earlier.
Yeah, I feel like somebody's gonna get
one
into the car.
Well, one of these Geo Group dudes pulled out a gun earlier. It's not gonna be anything until one of these Geo Group dudes shoot somebody. But then even then, like, the cops are gonna come down here. It's gonna be a whole situation. So, I mean, I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but it's starting to build up. It's ramping up. Yeah. Hey, watch out.
Yeah. All right, we got somebody injured. Pepper spray. As you saw, pepper spray came from the Geo Group staff in the black car that came out. I am gonna go look for a drink. If you haven't done so already, share this. Show people what's happening on the ground here, because there is nobody else reporting here. We have a bunch of independent media, just like always, but the mainstream, the networks, are never here. Just taking a sip of my drink here. Yeah. Well, I just mentioned that, earlier it was, space and state police.
Oh, yeah.
Newark PD, and now it's really just unpredictable at this point.
Right.
You have geo staff, ramming through people and spraying pepper spray. I heard somebody pulled a gun earlier.
Oh, yeah, so obviously none of us are armed, but... Oh, yeah, the lights.
Sorry, my light battery died.
Oh, you're good, you're good. So, yeah, we just had an incident where protesters were trying to simply block cars from leaving. Obviously, we're just trying to make sure that they know what we feel about them, how we feel about the job that they do voluntarily. As a result, they are pretty much almost running people over. They're indiscriminately pepper spraying people. We had about 30 armed to the teeth ICE agents out here earlier pointing, I don't even know what they're called, but they shoot the giant rubber rounds. They're like giant 302 rubber rounds. They had pepper spray out there. So yeah, without state police, which were terrible, by the way, they were absolutely horrible. They had, police officers on horseback. They had officers on motorcycles. They were a hassle. Newark PD was kind of laid back yesterday. They just kind of hung around and just made sure we didn't get in any trouble. But now they've been pulled back as well. So yeah, now we're left with a bunch of undertrained morons that are extremely trigger happy.
So what do you want? Like, what do they want? They don't want Newark PD there. They don't want the state. Now they're getting ICE. They don't want ICE. Now they want Newark to come back
too, which is illegal. So yeah, we're here for hopefully as long as we have to be. I mean, we need more people in the streets. If there was 10,000 people lining Doremus Avenue right now, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? You know what I mean? Every protest I went to last year, the one thought in my head was always like, where is everybody? You know, I didn't know Kings 2.
Most people don't give a shit.
100,000 people, but which is great. Sounds like a lot, but then you're in a city of 7-8 million.
They don't care.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Most
like
people don't give that gives you an indication how many people actually care about this. Most people are in favor of the deportations.
No, not even a fraction of those numbers.
Oh no.
You know?
No, I mean, when last week there was probably 200-300 people, but then we had one officer for every protester. At one point, there was probably 3 officers for every protester.
No, most logical Americans are in favor of the
amazing,
deportations.
because, I mean, people here are just dedicated. Everybody here just does this because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, they do it because it's their thing.
But we need more people. We need more support. If we can't unite under a common cause,
All that shit costs money. The helmets, the gas masks, the filters, the black bloc,
committing crimes
the
against
time, the driving, the gas.
They're running the Nazi playbook. Like, America is the new Nazi Germany. This is the Fourth Reich.
I'll give it a break.
2025 is.
Give it a fucking
if Hitler
rest.
wrote a playbook on how to build a Nazi regime, it's Project 2025. So I think we need to stop focusing on people like Donald Trump, who's obviously his brains is applesauce at this point. Start focusing on the Heritage Foundation, Kevin Roberts.
I can almost agree with that.
What's his name? The guy that looks like an actual Nazi. Stephen Miller. Tom Homan, especially.
What would you say to those people who still support?
Whereabouts is this in Newark? I live in Arizona. I mean, it's just at Delaney Hall.
They're never going to. They're never going to. It's coming.
This is
from
right
now.
outside of where Delaney Hall is the detention facility.
Obviously, MAGA has no moral compass whatsoever. Like, before the election, you guys were like, "Yeah, let's protect the kids," and now you found out Donald Trump is raping kids. You're like, "Ah, fuck those kids."
No, I'm not fuck those
You
kids.
guys are hypocrites. You have no moral compass. You're not Christians.
You're wrong.
You're just psychotic. Like, you should be studied.
These things
by
are not
scientists
mutually
to make
exclusive.
because
You
of how deranged
cannot
you
support.
are.
You can be.
Honestly,
You can
have
say
free
that
will. You can
Trump
walk
is
away
fucked
from
up
this.
right now.
Like, I was on live on YouTube
And you
earlier,
don't
every
have
MAGA
to
in my
be
comments,
against
they're like
this.
Nazi
Yeah.
parents that just repeat shit that they heard Donald Trump say.
You can still be pro deportation,
Well, yeah, that's
but
the
think
thing.
that
Like,
Donald
that's why
Trump is doing
when
a
you
shit
saw
job.
The Proud Boys here last week and stuff like that. Like, internet.
They always
support for
blame it
Donald
on
Trump is way
MAGA. They're like
different than
MAGA,
real life
MAGA,
support
MAGA.
for
It's like,
Donald
dude,
Trump.
not
All right, that's why I
everybody's
tell people,
MAGA.
like, you don't see
A lot of
you might see
people.
one or two.
You guys are just
You know what I'm
like
saying?
left wing
And usually,
lunatics,
like, Cam
and
Higby was here last week, and they came
Can't
with
side
armed
with you.
security. These punk bitches come with armed security. They can't even handle themselves. But then they come out and instigate because all they want is that viral clip. They rage bait and try and get people to do something stupid. You know what I mean?
You get the administration to, because he's
Right, he's co-signing all of it. It's like, what's his name, Jake Lang?
Yep.
He was here.
Yep.
I was hoping to meet him, man.
He got arrested the other day.
I know, in Texas, unfortunately.
Jake Lang's kind of,
I was hoping he was gonna.
Jake Lang's like a. If you want to talk about rage baiters, Jake Lang is like the ultimate rage baiter.
Here as long as we can. I have to go
But after what happened to him,
or not tomorrow. I'm sorry.
where was it? Was it Minneapolis where he got ganged up on?
But I'll be back as soon as I can. Trying to raise the funds for this, despite what the right.
All these
believes,
people,
we don't actually
I
get
don't
paid
trust
by
any
anybody
of
to
them.
Do this. We just do this because it's the right thing to do.
That's bull.
Okay?
Yeah, that's
we have to start
bullshit.
caring about other people. We have to start having empathy for other people. It's the only way we can do this. We got to come together, despite our differences. Obviously, I think it's
Like I've said before, they don't protest
Now's your time. Now's your chance.
anything for the citizens of this country. They're only worried about people who are illegal here.
Oh yeah. If you want to find me, I'm Radical Left Thug on Instagram. I don't do much on TikTok. Jeremy Baker's my name. If you want to find me on Facebook, which I'm currently locked out of, and I'm trying to work on that. And we have a podcast on YouTube. It's the Voice.
It's kind of
of
hard to
Reason, but we
say
go by
that
at
somebody's
VOR
not a
podcast
Christian
on
when
YouTube.
you guys support transgenderism.
Yep, have a good one.
Sure. Where do you want to go? Are we live?
Yep, we're live.
You guys, Emily.
Say hi to Emily.
So, here at Delaney today, things got spicy pretty fucking early. Some people started blocking vehicles that were entering and exiting. At least one van that was attempted to be blocked had detainees in it going in.
And it was the first day Newark police were.
100%, yeah. Newark police have been driving by. There's one right now, look. And they're on, as of right now, they are honoring what they have said about not stepping in. The lights are flickering right now.
Somebody's in the window right now, flickering the lights.
So, obviously the people in there can hear us. We found out that the hunger strikers, I think you got this earlier, the hunger strikers have at this point been separated into different cells, but their hunger strike and labor strike continues because you can't break the solidarity. They can't hear everything we're saying, but we saw one guy pumping his fist in time with the chants earlier, so they understand.
I don't buy it. They're eating something.
But things got really crazy out here when
they're
people
eating
were walking.
something. They're probably eating
GO
commissary.
Group came out themselves, and they started pepper spraying people, beating people with batons, running people over. I watched a video of the guy that they later came and detained. They hit him with their vehicle, but he went over the car. He flew over the car. And then they came out, the driver got out and started beating him, and GO Group employees came out and started beating him in the street. And then Essex County came in, or I don't know, Newark PD, he was taken to Essex County, I'm sure, came and detained him. They detained him after that happened. Right. I got my foot run over. The medics looked at it, they said that it's probably fractured, but I don't feel any pain from it right now. Thanks ibuprofen and adrenaline. That's what I was about to say, and the adrenaline of being here, being out here, and nothing compares to standing in solidarity with the people in there. There is nothing that will stop the people here from coming and showing up. So yeah, they can hit us with their cars, they can pepper spray us, they can beat us with batons, and we're still going to be out here because that's how much we love and care about the people who are locked inside there. And again, their demands are a meeting with Governor Sherrill, freeing the medically vulnerable, freeing the elderly and the young, and freeing them all. And when we say freeing them all, that doesn't mean just closing Delaney. That means abolishing ICE and closing all of these for-profit detention systems around the country.
Did they release some people today?
They did release some people today. I saw a guy, they released someone in a wheelchair right over there. And I was lucky enough to be by the tent when that happened. So that was really beautiful.
All that wouldn't have happened without the pressure from these protests.
Mortal Owl, thank you for the cookie. It says, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
You weren't in Broadview, right?
Shout out to Pill.net.
No, I haven't been to Broadview.
You're the first one over there.
Broadview in Chicago, and then I was in Whipple, in Minneapolis, and I saw the pattern. I saw what was coming next. After ICE and Border Patrol were going to brutalize people, then the state was going to come in and the local police, and that's exactly what happened here. But now those state police and the local police have backed off, and now it's left for GO Group and ICE again. Where do you see this going? It's almost like the Wild West out here.
It is, and it's going to be bad, but if police are going to be involved, we would really, really like them to come get the civilians. Remember, the people that work for GO Group are also civilians, and they are taking the power into their own hands to beat people in the streets. And to hit people with their cars, beat
Look how
people
many
in the streets.
SSRIs that chick must be on. Yeah. You can tell by the eyes.
And they arrest our people.
Septum ring theory confirmed.
The people of GO Group. And again, GO Group are private civilians. They do not
Septum
have
ring
the formal
theory
authority
confirmed.
to be doing this, and they are doing it anyway. And if this is what they'll do to our people in the streets in broad daylight, what the hell do you think they're doing to them in there? We know for a fact on Friday that they pepper sprayed
Same
or
shit if you're fucking with the staff.
them in their cell blocks and beat them. And then subsequently they separated them. So again, just think about when you see the brutality in the streets happening to us, we can take it. We have our freedom. We have our citizenships. We have our rights, but they don't have.
And you can go home and kind of reset.
Exactly. I was freaking out. So I'm a little autistic if y'all haven't picked up on that yet. So
that's what she's calling it.
So I was a little bit freaking out because I couldn't find a safe food the other day, because you know how traffic and everything around here is, and we're in the warehouse district, and I couldn't find a safe food. And it's just like they're flickering the lights again just once, but sorry. But I was freaking out about it because what about them? Like, there are people in there with, the same kind of issues that I have, and they're having to, on top of the normal conditions, endure you know, not being able to have those safe things that ground them. And everybody, whether you're a little bit autistic or not, needs those things to ground them. They need to be able to
they're going to be moving them
families.
out of that cell or that area pretty soon.
We've seen, since I've been here, we've seen families come from out of state and be turned away. So they are being deprived of so many rights in there beyond the fucking worms in their food. And we are here to free them all.
It's kind of gross that's happening. I ain't gonna lie.
Thank you, John. See you in a bit.
I don't understand if they're so proud of what they're doing. Why do they mask up? Yes, the white liberal female. That's correct. I had to take all that shit off of here, redo it. I don't think I put the white liberal female back on there. Can't find my glasses either.
Are you not entertained?
Great, okay, so you just talked a lot of bullshit, didn't you?
Alright, so I just saw two vehicles, look like either state or ICE.
This is Fomo. Do you not check in your, I don't know if you're listening or not. If you're watching over on Rumble or YouTube, guys, hit the like button. Shout out to, we have Kick, YouTube, Rumble, and, of course, Pill.net, where free speech lives. All in the fold tonight.
So you guys remember a couple days ago, you had Newark police behind the sign protecting the building and the shift change and the operations here at Delaney Hall. And now tonight, there are no Newark police.
Not too many live streams that I can bring you. Maybe tomorrow there'll be more stuff going on. I don't know. They made an announcement later in the day today that the Newark police would not be here tonight. So guy just went offline.
Cameras that the police set up, but we still have the drones in the air. I see one drone.
Really not that many
one
people.
Drone only right now. Hold on, it's more like.
Why aren't you fuckers opening the gate for me? Yeah, you'd think they'd be quicker to react. I don't know what that was about. Let me let the dogs in. I'll be right back.
I'm a motorcycle mechanic. Guys who ride bikes like that are like,
Quit your job. Quit your fucking job. What do you think we're gonna do? Just stand around and be peaceful because you can get back in the car.
You're about to back up.
Get back in the car. Try to go to work. That's the gate, baby.
Watch out. He's angry.
Quit your fucking job. There's blood on your fucking hands.
Quit your job.
Quit your fucking job. Are you proud of yourself, asshole?
Yeah, fuck off!
Quit your job! What the fuck are you doing here? Just fucking quit! You don't have to do this! Go the fuck home and don't come back!
Yeah, you don't need to do this. You don't need a check. You don't need to pay your bills. Just quit your job.
And then intellectual rigor. Jay-Z will be ashamed of you.
And then Big Boy went right back in. Big Boy saw 30 people walking.
Let's try to get to 10 likes, guys. There's 17 people watching. We should easily be able to get to 10 likes on Rumble.
Fuck guys, we need a revolution!
Fuck guys!
We need a revolution!
Fuck guys, we need a revolution!
I think that the Knicks game is the Knicks game on tonight? I think the NBA Finals is tonight. That could have something to do with the low turnout here. I was surprised that nobody was on earlier.
No stand solo. It just means you are not alone. All right. Remind them in there, they're not alone. They're not alone.
I kind of feel like playing Civilization tonight. A little bit. There's this story going around about NASA and the space station, which was supposed to go out of operation, I believe, next year, maybe. It says Russian space agency determined how to fix a leak on one of its modules. NASA told 5 astronauts to enter a SpaceX spacecraft, dock to the space station, and don their spacesuits. Worsening air leak aboard the International Space Station prompted 5 astronauts to temporarily take shelter and prepare for evacuation on Friday. as Russia attempted to fix a crack on its portion of the orbital laboratory, NASA said. On Friday morning, NASA Mission Control instructed the 4 astronauts of its Crew 12 mission, 2 Americans, a French astronaut, and a Russian cosmonaut, along with another U.S. astronaut, to enter the SpaceX-built Crew Dragon spacecraft, dock to the space station, and don their spacesuits, NASA spokesperson Bethany Stevens says. NASA reversed that order roughly 2 hours later and told the astronauts they could return to the station as the agency and its Russian counterparts examined the rate of the leaking air. NASA and Russia's space agency, Roscosmos, the station's 2 primary operators, have debated for months over the cause and potential fixes of small air leaks aboard Russia's Zvezda service module, a key structure of the space station, football field-sized orbital laboratory where astronauts live and work in space. That's pretty big. 100 yards? Oh, it depends. I guess, I don't know which football they're talking about. Isn't a soccer field 100 feet? And an actual football field, American football field's 100 yards. That's 300 feet. Don't know what they're talking about. Roscosmos said on Friday that its experts had detected 2 leaks aboard the space station, but that there was no immediate threat to the crew. The first leak was quickly sealed and preparations underway to seal the second one, the agency said, adding that there was no threat to the spacecraft systems. The air leaks have been relatively minor in recent months, but were found to have escalated on Friday. The cracks have always been a concern that NASA watches very closely, Stevens said in a statement. Yeah. I mean, that could get out of control pretty quick, couldn't it? Says Kud Servichov and Mikaviv, I guess Russian cosmonauts who did not execute evacuation procedures, had planned to use a saw to break into an area where they believe they can access the crack leaking air. NASA spokesperson said that effort brings a higher risk, which prompted Mission Control in Houston to order safe haven procedures, the spokesperson added. In the end, however, Roscosmos paused the repair efforts as more measurements were taken. Given this development, NASA has instructed the crew members inside the Dragon spacecraft to end the safe haven procedure and return to its planned operations aboard the International Space Station, Stevens said. Pretty sure they're fixing to get rid of that thing and bring it down, if I'm not mistaken.
No, that's okay. I was just wondering. I was gonna ask about
So what you're seeing in the bottom left is from Oregon, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Tommy Boy's out there. Let me see if I can pull him up. Yeah, he's right there. Let me see if I can find him on X. I haven't seen him out there in a while. What's he doing? Just recording? Doesn't look like he's live streaming. Nick Sorter says the FBI is calling me so often over videos I've taken out here in Newark that I can't keep up and return their calls quickly enough. Now Tommy Boy's wearing one of these America First hats that Nick Fuentes sells. I have to assume he got it from Nick Fuentes. He needs to figure out which side he's on. He doesn't fucking know, because I don't think he's anti-Israel at all. He's like 100% MAGA, so I don't understand why he's wearing this fucking hat. That's definitely an America First hat he's wearing. Unless he got like a knockoff one. Trump is not America First, buddy. Neither is MAGA anymore. Not quite sure what he's trying to say there. But he's not live. I don't know why. They need emotional depth to their narratives besides NGO funding. Yeah, I agree. Chops, what's going on? Fomocrats in the house over on Pilled. They're desperately seeking a martyr for their cause. Yeah, I agree.
No, $700.
What status coup go away? They tapped out already? Wonder if status quo already tapped out.
Why are you covering your face?
Because he's ashamed.
Are you ashamed?
Fuck yes. Fuck yeah, America. Fuck yeah.
Thank you so much for the super chat.
That fool is laughing, bro.
Chat, Jenny.
Oh no, we got him.
That one's wearing tights. That one's wearing tights.
We got a beach ball.
You guys seen the new indictments? I can't take that shit out in Oregon. Have you guys seen the new indictments against the SPLC? Very interesting shit. Let me pull it up for you. I've been wanting to talk about it. I was going to save it for an actual proper Fomocast. Gonna try and rip one off this weekend.
Working for this establishment. I don't fucking get
Watch out for the car behind you, jackass.
Okay, status quo still online.
Get out of here.
How can I do this? Trying to figure out how to do this. Hold on. Let me move some stuff around here. Very interesting, though. They had a superseding indictment.
The road in the box.
So here's a superseding indictment here. El Barnett, thank you for the $5 rent over on Rumble. Appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the channel. Good stream. Appreciate that. We try. All right, so let me read you some of this.
More over here.
So let me take a copy of it.
Car appears to be turning out this way. Here we go.
So I can read it. Make it a little bit easier.
Get to the road.
Cars on the other end.
So the Southern Poverty Law Center's SPLC's stated mission included the dismantling of white supremacy and confronting hate across America. This is a 21-page indictment. However, unbeknownst to donors, some of their donated money...
Go back here! Go back here!
They're grouping up. Might get fighting.
Unbeknownst to the donors, some of their donated money was being used to fund the leaders and organizers of racist groups, including the Ku Klux Klan, the Aryan Nations, and the National Alliance. The SPLC's paid informants, field sources, engaged in the active promotion of racist groups at the same time that the SPLC was denouncing the same groups on its website. The SPLC also had a field source who was a member of the online leadership CHAP group that planned the 2017 Unite the Right event in Charlottesville, Virginia. The field source made racist postings under the supervision of the SPLC and helped coordinate transportation to the event for several attendees. In order to covertly pay its field sources, the SPLC opened bank accounts connected to a series of fictitious entities. The covert nature of the accounts allowed the SPLC to disguise the true nature, source, ownership, and control of the fraudulently obtained donated money. The SPLC paid the field sources in order to keep the same scheme going. Where was I? The SPLC's made a series of false statements related to the operation of the accounts. All right, so the organization at all times relevant to this indictment, SPLC's Inc., was a nonprofit tax-exempt 501c3 organization headquartered in Montgomery, Alabama, which is located within the Middle District of Alabama. According to its website, the SPLC is a catalyst for racial justice in the South and beyond, working in partnership with communities to dismantle white supremacy, strengthen intersectional movements, and advance the human rights of all people. To carry out this mission, the SPLC actively solicited public and corporate donations, as the SPLC explained on its website. Now, here we go. All right, here we go.
Fuck you! Shame! Shame! Shame on you! Shame! 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 Shame!
Yeah, they can't come up with different chats.
Shame! 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 You kidnap and you hurt people. You separate families. How are you proud of what you do?
What's up, Trick Pony?
Oh, this for a fucking car?
ICE is out here.
Did you know the crowd?
All right, cops are coming.
Pick him up! Yeah, you got it, you got it! Oh, too big for you?
Back up, back up, back up. Back up, hold it back. Back up.
I'll get back to reading the indictment in a minute.
Fuck ICE! Fuck you! Fuck you! Shame on you! You torture people! Shame on you! Bring people to these facilities! We see you cracking skulls in the street, you motherfuckers! Show your faces if you're so proud of what you're fucking doing. Show your fucking face. Show your fucking faces.
They would have some real problems tonight if there was more people out there. I feel like somehow they knew there wasn't going to be a lot of protesters out there. Let me see, is the Knicks game on tonight? That could be why. Secretary of State running for governor and the state's attorney general are really trying to keep away from the SPLC indictment. What state? Of Alabama?
You are the terrorist. That's you. You are the terrorist. Quit your fucking job.
I wish I had our, I need to load that back up.
In the mirror. Quit your job. Do a public service.
I mean, I could do that real quick while I'm waiting.
All this for a fucking car. Fuck ICE. Fuck you and you. Fuck both of you guys. Fuck you guys. Shame on you, motherfucker. Shame.
No, the SPLC is no good. The SOS worked up through the SPLC from volunteer to board member. Curse, Michigan. Yeah, the wait till I read the whole thing. It's very interesting.
Go ahead, do it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
as you guys see, it's ICE, HSI, that's Homeland Security Investigations. You saw they just took in 2 people. One of them was Ian Austin, who has only been verbal.
The white liberal female.
Freedom of the press! That's freedom of the press! Return it right now! Read your Constitution! Return it right now! Read your Constitution!
Oh, that guy's been,
Return it right
he's
now!
been really vocal.
Return it!
They've been looking for him for a
Return
minute, I
it!
bet.
We have freedom of the press! Return it! Return it now!
See, there's more police out there at this point than anything.
We have freedom of the press! Return it now! You're going to get charged. You're going to get charged for that. You're going to get charged.
Nobody's getting charged for that.
All right, guys, now we have Newark police on scene. A whole bunch of officers on scene.
Yeah, what'd you think was going to happen
Better
when
get
you
this out there.
brought
Smash
the
the like button,
officers
share this
back?
live stream right now. All right, so here is more collaboration, more proof of collaboration with ICE and local government, local law enforcement. All right, we have been showing you this for months, for days.
It's your Democratic Party that you love so
Democratic
much.
politicians can say all they want.
Yeah, bring
Mean
back water
shit.
cannons. I agree.
Doesn't mean
so
anything.
the Knicks are up 4 at half. Okay, so that, yeah, the Knicks game's on. It's probably one of the reasons there's not a lot of people. I suspect tomorrow will be a zoo.
Again, if you are not, we are the only ones live. There are a couple independent outlets live. But if you are not yet a member of Status Quo, we need your support to keep on covering this 15 days straight, showing you the truth about what's happening here in Newark. All right, so become a member, statusquo.com/join. Sign up for as low as $5 a month. That's 16 cents a day.
Or you could join Fomocast for $5
Cancel that
a month.
Netflix, cancel that Hulu, whatever. Cancel whatever subscription. This is more important.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'll get right on that. I'm going to cancel my fucking Hulu. I done cancel my Netflix, but for the same reason I cancel my Netflix, I wouldn't subscribe to Status Quo. But I do appreciate them, you know, being out there doing what they're doing, because otherwise I wouldn't have anything to watch. So I guess there's some good in it, but
Not all of them. An ICE agent said, "Get that out of my face," and knocked it out of my face.
all right, we'll get back to the indictment here in a minute. So according to its website, SPLC's, I think we read that shit. Dismantle white supremacy, strengthen intersectional movements, and advancement of human rights for all people. To carry out this mission, the SPLC actively solicited public and corporate donations, as the SPLC explained on its website. With your help, we're standing up for the most vulnerable people in society, those who have no other champion. We're exposing hate and injustice, fighting discrimination, and providing award-winning anti-bias material free of charge to schools across America. We never take legal fees from our clients, and we accept no government funding. Rather, we rely on the compassion and generosity of people like you. You know, somebody was telling me, and I said, show me one incident where an American citizen, an actual American citizen, was picked up by ICE and deported to another country. And the person I was talking with told me, oh, well, just look in the college newspapers. And I said, man, I need something a little better than just a college newspaper. And this is why. They're providing to school, they're providing all this to schools across America, so they may be writing on information that's being provided to them by the SPLC. In the same way, the SPLC is funding schools like UCLA and USC Berkeley and all these other left-wing schools, which are probably the same schools that are writing these articles, if I had to guess. They're getting a lot of their funding, a lot of their talking points from the SPLC lawyers. All right, so we never take legal fees from our clients, and we accept no government funding. Rather, we rely on the compassion and generosity of people like you.
Yeah,
The SPLC also explained to its potential donors that your support powers our work to confront hate, stand up to injustice, and defend our civil and human rights. From the courtroom to the classroom to communities across the country. You can help create a more just and inclusive future for all. These donations were used in part to fund various SPLC publications such as the Hate Map, Intelligence Report, Hate Watch, and the Intelligence Project Dispatch. According to the SPLC website, the Hate Map was the SPLC interactive map that tracks hate and anti-government groups. Within the website, users could toggle between the year 2000 and 2024 to view organizations by state that the SPLC labeled as hate or anti-government groups. The Intelligence Report was a magazine-like periodic. That's kind of funny because the SPLC is anti-government in itself. It just depends on who's in power. Right now, they're anti-government. The whole thing's a big hypocrisy. The Intelligence Report was a magazine-like periodical published by the staff of the Southern Poverty Law Center's Intelligence Project and provided free of charge to law enforcement officials, journalists, schools, and others. See what I mean? Hate Watch was a blog operated by the SPLC that monitors and exposes activities of the hard right in the United States. Yeah, I know the Democratic Party and the KKK go back to their founding. I don't really like doing this Democrat-Republican thing anymore because I believe they're just two wings of the same bird at this point. But there is a different differentiating ideology. Again, if you read the Protocols of Zion, it's... I mean, you know, they want to say that that's been debunked, but if you look at what's going on today and then you apply the Protocols of Zion to that, it's pretty much it's a layover. It's a perfect match. The Intelligence Project Dispatch was a monthly online publication issued to the Hate Watch staff that monitors and exposes white supremacy and its impact on communities. The header at the top of the publication further explains to readers that the Southern Poverty Law Center works to dismantle white supremacy in public forums and online, exposes hate and anti-democracy extremism, and counters disinformation and conspiracy theories with research and community resources. Yeah, like fucking school newspapers, college newspapers. Top banner of the SPLC website had a link for public donations. By clicking the donate button, potential donors were brought to a web page that explained how to donate money to the SPLC. Blah, blah, blah. Starting in the 1980s, the SPLC began operating a covert network of individuals who were either associated with violent extremist organizations or who had infiltrated such organizations at the SPLC's direction. These individuals were referred to by some high-level employees with the SPLC as the field sources, or the FS. Upon entering into an agreement with an F, the SPLC's assigned each F a unique number. The SPLC assigned these numbers in chronological order. The SPLC then paid the Fs with donor money.
Following orders, right?
Between in or about 2010 through in or about 2023, the SPLC secretly funneled approximately $4.1 million in tax-exempt donor funds to a series of fictitious accounts described hereinafter. The general purpose of these fictitious accounts was to pay Fs who were either leading or affiliated with multiple violent extremist organizations. The FS used the money donors gave the SPLC, among other things, to attend extremist group rallies across the country, host extremist group rallies throughout the country, grow existing chapters of extremist groups, create new chapters of extremist groups, recruit new individuals into extremist groups, make donations to extremist group leaders, purchase materials for cross burnings, purchase materials to make Ku Klux Klan robes and hoods, create racist paraphernalia that the extremist group sold at rallies, publish extremist literature used in the recruiting of more movements, and pay everyday living expenses, which allowed the FS to focus on their extremist group rather than seeking other employment. Certain SPLC employees knew the FS used donors' money to actively recruit new members and grow their violent extremist organizations. The SPLC actively led donors to believe that their donations would be used to dismantle violent extremist groups. However, the SPLC hid from donors the fact that a portion of their donated funds were being secretly used to support extremist groups and to fund their violent, racist, and extremist activities. These activities were of the same nature as the activities about which the SPLC published articles on its website and other forums in an effort to obtain donations. During the period alleged in the superseding indictment, the SPLC's reported revenue on their IRS Form 990s increased from $38 million in 2010 to $129 million and change in 2023, an increase of approximately 233%. During the same period, the SPLC's net assets grew from $238 million and change in 2010 to $786 million in 2023, an increase of approximately 230%. The SPLC's fictitious entities to secretly funnel donors' monies to the FS, employees at the SPLC, including a person who would become the SPLC's chief CFO, employee 1, and the person who would become the director of the SPLC's intelligence report, employee 2, among others, opened and or modified a series of bank accounts at Bank 1 and Bank 2 in the name of various fictitious entities, including the following: Center Investigative Agency, CIA, Fox Photography, Northwest Technologies, Northwest Tech, Tech Writers Group, Tech Writers, Rare Books Warehouse, Rare Books, Imagery Inc., J&J Electronics, Kelly's Marine, and Turner Personals. These fictitious entities were never incorporated, had no bona fide employees, and conducted no legitimate business. At all times relevant to this indictment, Bank 1 and Bank 2 were insured by the FDIC. Donors' funds secretly paid to FSs. The SPLC secretly paid F9 more than $1.2 million in donors' money. At the discretion of the SPLC, F9 infiltrated the neo-Nazi organization, the National Alliance. While clandestine receiving donors' money through the Tech Writers bank account, F9 was also fundraising for the National Alliance. The money F9 raised helped the National Alliance carry out extremist activities. In 2014, F9 broke into the headquarters of an extremist organization and stole approximately 25 boxes of documents. F9 transported these documents across state lines from West Virginia to North Carolina. Thereafter, with the knowledge of employee 2 donors' money, was used to copy the stolen material, after which F9 broke into the headquarters again and returned the originals. Employee 2 used the copies, knowing they were stolen, as the basis for a story published on Hate Watch. The SPLC used the story to solicit more donations. Thereafter, Employee 2 paid approximately $6,000 in donors' money to F39 to falsely take responsibility for the burglary. Wow. The SPLC paid F9 for over 20 years. However, in just the time period alleged in this superseding indictment, the SPLC secretly paid F9 over $1.2 million in donors' money. Most of this money was secretly funneled to F9 through the Tech Writers bank account. Employee 2 oversaw payments of donors' money to the FS, including F9. Employee 2 was also in a romantic relationship with F9. During this relationship, Employee 2 and F9 shared a house and 2 bank accounts. Between 2015 and 2021, approximately $140,000 in donors' money flowed from the SPLC operating account through the tech writers account and was ultimately deposited into the joint bank accounts held by F9 and Employee 2. This amounted to approximately 66% of all money ever deposited into their joint bank accounts. Employee 2 then used donors' money to pay the couple's personal living expenses.
Is a car coming? Or are they just yelling?
Yeah, exactly, Chop. It's like I told you so. I mean, we're just kind of getting optics on like exactly how it was going down, but same shit with these protests. Like, there's something in this that's going on, and we may not know exactly how this is going down. I mean, I know Soros is connected in some way, shape, or form. Danger Mouse, what's going on, bro? Good to see you. You gonna subscribe to Fomo, Mortal Owl? You guys can also help us out directly through Super Chats. Links in the description. However you guys want to do it. Subscriptions are always great. Especially on Rumble because we don't pay any fee on that. Or very little. Super Chats, we don't pay much fee on it either, so that's always a great way to support us. If you can't help us financially, hit the red pill button, hit the thumbs up button, share the link, share it on X, share it on Reddit. If you're watching on Rumble, you can repost it. That helps us out as well. Foreign Rebels, what's going on? Shout out to anybody from D-Live. Lost a lot of people from D-Live. I haven't seen a lot of people since D-Live went down. What a fucking shame that was. I'm not even sure everybody was able to get their money out. Wonder why D-Live just shut down like that. I mean, were they doing that bad?
If you leave, stash your mask. They will not let you back in. If you leave, stash your mask. They will not let you back in.
If you leave, stash your what? Yeah, that's why I went live, because it's Friday night. I figured this would get a little wild, but probably tomorrow and Sunday I was planning on going live. Maybe we'll do the maybe we'll do this tomorrow, and then Sunday I'll try to rip a proper Fomocast off. It's been a while. I find it interesting, and Nick Fuentes hasn't even talked about this, and there was some talk that maybe he had indirectly or directly been connected to some of this and maybe he didn't even know it, but I mean, he says no. It always seems like every time something like this comes out, and I'm not saying this is why, because it probably has nothing to do with it, but he's not going to be online tonight. He had a great explanation of the war in Iran, or the war on Iran last night. You know, everybody has good shows and, not, some mediocre shows. I know I go through it. Some are better than others. I thought last night's explanation of what's going on between Israel and the U.S. and Iran was excellent. Dude's very talented. He did a great job at breaking it all down. I mean, I already knew it in my head, but, the way he puts it into words is, I don't know. I thought it was really excellent. Yeah, it's real thin. mean, you look at like Oregon, which you see in the bottom left. The cop showed up here.
You guys were the fascist Nazis.
Protecting the Nazis!
Who wants who to leave? Who wants who to leave? Exactly. You guys are the fascists. I'm not stopping you from your First Amendment rights.
Shit's all for entertainment purposes. It's all entertainment,
Well,
guys.
maybe if you guys weren't violent, it wouldn't be a problem.
You guys weren't idiots.
You can't even make fucking sense.
You guys are idiots. Yeah, I'm good. That's what you get. That's what you get for following us around like that.
You got a song about all this called Nuke D Live? They got hacked out by companies like Pill, got banned for banning others over there, and come and started this.
It's not hard to do, making you guys look like idiots. You guys do it yourselves.
Tried subscribing for a month. The Pill's payment system is acting buggy. Pill needs to get it together.
I think he's lost.
You can always subscribe over on Rumble, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I not giving you enough attention? What happened to your umbrella? It's kind of fucked up. What happened?
How much you pay him?
He's across the street.
How much you pay him a day? $1? That shit ain't worth nothing. Come on, man. Well, you know the.
I heard some country song that I don't even know if it's real, but it said, girls only want to taste cum. Gotta be careful. I don't know if my granddaughter's listening. Girls just want to taste cum. I was like, this can't be real.
Tell me who you trust. All your little escape routes turn to dust, turn to dust. Welcome to Pill Streaming. Welcome to Pill Streaming. Banner, yeah. We made the whole thing sting. Welcome to Pill Streaming. Welcome to Pill Streaming. You came for the show. Now you know what it brings. Woo! We are the ones that nuke the live. Pull the plug, cut the glow, watch the whole hive drive. Every side hustle, every fake little grin. Fold it up fast when the red light blink. Tell me what you want now. Tell me who you trust. All your little escape routes turn to dust, turn to dust. Welcome to Pill Streaming. Welcome to Pill Streaming. Banner, yeah. We made the whole thing sting. Welcome to Pill Streaming. Welcome to Pill Streaming. You came for the show. Now you
You already got one over there, Immortal Al.
hands up, screams down, say it to my face. Every little loophole gets the same erase. One more reload, one more MDC. Take the cold receipt and feel that beat. Welcome to Pill Streaming.
Pretty tight.
Pill Streaming. Welcome to Pill Streaming. Welcome to Pill Streaming. Banner, yeah. We made the whole thing sting. Welcome to Pill Streaming.
Pill.net's gonna love this. They know about this?
You came for the show. Now you know what it brings.
Oh, you made it on my birthday. Nice. Good shit, bro.
To the guys inside.
What's your title? Your job description. What do you do here? I don't. You don't work here. What do you mean? I just got here. My man right here. What's the visitation? Are the hours going to get more expensive? Are you visiting or something? I get it.
I don't want to answer any questions. I don't want to tell you anything. I don't need to tell you.
It's a big truck coming down the road. Then you got police, Newark police behind them.
Teacher got sprayed in the face.
All right, that was East Orange police.
Yeah, Rumble. I think they only take like 15 cents off. I mean, it's pretty comparable to pill.net. Did you buy a sub over there? Or did you already did you get it gifted? Because I think there was a lot of gifteds handed out the other night. So you might have already had a gifted. Because I should have got notification that you actually subbed. I think you were already subbed.
Did you know that they were that the officers coming out of there were pepper spraying people earlier? Did you know that?
That's what's up. I appreciate you, Al.
Get your PPE on. We spray something.
People are coughing. I don't know if something's in the air.
Can't bring backpacks and shit in? Bro, how's that gonna be?
Good job right there, follow orders. Good job. How does it feel working for slave catchers?
Slave catchers. Slave catchers.
You are a slave catcher!
How does it feel working for slave catchers?
Slave catcher.
Fuck you, losers.
Yes, do what Al says. Subscribe to Fomocast. Or you could always give somebody a. Could gift them a.
Delaney Hall!
Bro, you big as fuck!
They're being treated unfairly, inhumanely! That's why we are here! Don't forget it!
Or just use direct donations through super chats. It's a great way to do it also.
Kids fucking hate you.
Come on, dude, quit or fuck off!
Bro, go get a fucking hair transplant. How many y'all touched today? Stop working for you. Go get a hair transplant, bro. How many y'all molest today? Do something better with your life.
See what they say. Ban the channel. Not sure why they think I would want to sub again.
What about the kids?
What happened to save the
You
kids?
must care about kids, right?
What happened to save the kids?
This is the last time you worked for a dollar a day, sir.
Well, you know what it is, Rebel, is Pilled has got this this fundraising deal going on. Oh, it told you it went through? Okay, I don't know. It usually would have popped up and said, like, I don't see any activity on it. But shout out to you. I appreciate you. Yeah, you got the sub. I saw the sub thing. But like I said, there was like 13 of them or 15 of them handed out the other night. You might usually it lets me know, but yeah, it should have popped up on my end. Let me double check. Let me look in the dashboard. But I appreciate you, as always. It didn't register on my end. I think you may have already had one, but maybe next month it'll pop up. I don't know. I don't know. It says 2 active monthly subs. Danger Mouse, thank you for the $2 over on Rumble. Shout out Danger Mouse.
Oh, there's your wife, dude.
Let's see.
Country was built on their back.
Y'all looking nice and clean, but still fucking wrinkles like the trade. At least good, look good for your masters. Oh, no bullshit, ain't no bullshit. Y'all looking nice and clean, but still fucking wrinkles.
Yeah, it looks like you subscribed on May 31st, Al. So I think you picked up one of the I think you picked up a gifted on May 31st is what it was.
Face is gonna be in the history books one day.
So I would double check and see if they charged you or something.
Gonna be on the right side of it.
Just to be sure. Jets, you got a pretty long streak going, don't you? I wish they told me about the streaks and stuff.
Okay, so they closed the gate. It's just all very strange. Like they're coming the cars, looks like they're opening the gate. And the mess is going on.
It's all good, Al. You've always supported me. I appreciate you. Bro, someone's gonna get fucking their foot run over. These cars ain't playing. Yo, if this was Florida, they'd be knocking them over like bowling balls. Oh. Damn, someone got hit. I knew it. I just said it, too. Look at that shit. Oh, damn. Damn. Oh, now it's, you know, there's not enough people there. Tomorrow it's going to be wild. They're setting this up. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Okay. Someone's on the floor. You know how you don't end up on the floor? You get out of the way of the fucking car. It's actually kind of comical. Keep hitting my fucking window. I'm gonna jump out and hit you with a baseball bat. You want the car or the baton? Here, do you need some water? Rub some dirt on it, you'll be alright.
Somebody was hit by one of the cars. One of the first cars. I'm not sure what the injury is. Oh, guys, this is crazy. Alright, it looks like he's standing. It was a journalist.
It's Hunger Games.
Everybody was going left. A journalist was hit, trying just to take the pictures. He was out of the way.
Guys, yes. Guys, this is what's fucking going on here in Newark. You better call somebody, tell them what's happening. This is fucking live. This is wild out here. Somebody is going to get killed. Where's Newark Police now?
Nowhere. Because you don't want them there. Now you want the cops there? Oh, God.
You guys are fucking losers!
You didn't want the cops there. Now you want the cops there. You can please some of the people some of the time. You can't please all the people all the time.
I'm going for a drink now, guys.
Your kids hate you!
We got some updates. Earlier today, GO employees brawled with protesters and pepper spray protesters. We also saw HSI out here.
I want to give them this.
No cameras, no cameras.
All right. They were out here brawling with protesters.
No cameras. Why no cameras?
Also, Delaney Hall prisoner Emmanuel was released after 130 days in medical isolation.
Now you're going to tell people what to do? You can never tell people what to do. Now you're telling people what to do.
Which has caused kidney issues. GO guards took away his crutches. He is now in a wheelchair. He should have been released long ago based on his medical condition. He came out in his wheelchair crying with his viral held tightly in his hand. So that all happened today. Those are the updates from today on day 15 of the hunger and labor strike inside of Delaney Hall.
I guarantee you the motherfuckers ain't fucking starving. They're eating commissary. It's bullshit. I'll bet you money they're eating. There's no way they're sitting there for 2 weeks inside this facility not eating anything. Starving to death.
Blood merchants!
Yeah, when things get a little too real. When keeping it real goes wrong. Keeping it real goes wrong, exactly.
Or maybe it's ice. That did look like a nice vehicle.
I mean, they're going to get the guy. I guarantee they'll get the license plate of that shit, so. I mean, that's a hit and run. No? I mean, regardless what you think of these people here, that's. I mean, let's face it. If you or I did that, they'd be looking for us. So, you hit somebody and you just took off. But I don't know if Jersey has a law that you're allowed to do that. Florida, you can do that. If you feel like you're being threatened and you surround a car and you stop me from going forward, I can use my car and just go forward. They passed that I think it was last year or the year before. But I don't know if Jersey has a law like that. And they weren't on federal property. Once they crossed over that line, went into the street, which is where it happened on a New Jersey street. So, you know, I don't know how that works. If it's an employee of a private business or private entity, a corporation, you're no better than any other citizen, especially when you're in that car. And there was a way to get through because all the other cars were able to get through. Just for that, some reason that car decided to seem like it turned a little bit.
Are you scared?
And that's what it looked like. It looked to me like the car turned into somebody. But
Pussy, what are you gonna do?
Are you nervous now that one of your people ran somebody over?
Yeah, you ain't gonna do shit. Walk away.
Right, so now they're just talking to the gate staff, the gate guards.
Why don't you show it? Why don't you show it, dipshit?
Like another car is being
You coming back again? Come on, man. Come on.
Again, guys, the employees of GO are the ones who are ramming the vehicles out of here.
So I mean, if it's employees at GO, I don't see how that you know, they're gonna have a problem, or they should.
And also, besides watching this side, they are also watching the other side.
And honestly, you can blame Newark, the Newark police, and the state for, well, not Newark police, but you can blame the mayor's office And the governor for not having anybody out there to help with, traffic control. They're just basically letting it turn into like a zombie apocalypse. It's an election year. It's summer of love. Like, what are we on, 8.0?
How is this America? Are you hiding behind a car? What are you doing? Come on. Big tough man hiding in a corner.
There's that bag talk you talked
Yeah, ain't doing shit.
Regardless if you're scared for your life, I mean, if you look at the way the car turned in, there's going to be some kind of action on that. I don't understand how the police don't show up for that, for the report, though.
No amount of time will make this be forgotten. Free them all!
I mean, I didn't see how it happened, but it looked like he got hit like a bowling ball. He went down.
I'm looking over at the minutes that are...
He went down pretty hard.
The journalist that was hit by the car. They look okay.
Journalist? Maybe they just got hit by the mirror.
Everything should be fine. Possibly they'll go get it checked out.
Well, I don't care either, but... Yeah, being scared and being threatened are two different things. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Bada bada bing, bada bada boom. Almost forgot to do my timed Latin lessons for today. Come back to the best part of the show. There you go. So what's up, Chops? Police, protect me from the consequences of my actions.
No one is illegal on stolen land. These people deserve fair treatment. These people deserve to be released.
Curse Michigan requires you to have a reasonable belief that you or anyone in your vehicle are under threat of life or limb.
Okay, so I might cut the stream in a little bit. We'll see how things go in a few minutes. But I am getting tired. I do have to rest up for tomorrow. I do have to go.
Yeah, but they put in a special thing in Florida that's above and beyond stand your ground. Under Florida's anti-riot legislation, drivers trapped in a violent mob or riot are legally justified to flee for their safety, but this does not provide blanket criminal immunity if they strike someone. While you have an affirmative defense in civil lawsuits, you can still face criminal charges if your actions don't meet strict self-defense standards. Duty to flee versus indiscriminate harm. State leaders have publicly encouraged drivers to just drive and escape a mob if a mob surrounds and threatens the vehicle. However, legal experts clarify this does not automatically shield drivers from prosecution. Any use of a vehicle still must meet Florida's traditional legal standard for self-defense. The law includes provisions that allow a defendant to raise the plaintiff's participation in a riot as an affirmative defense if the injured protester attempts to sue for civil damages. Yes, so if you had a way to... Penalties for rioters. It is a second-degree felony under Florida statute chapter to endanger the safe movement of a vehicle by force or threat of force. I mean, so when they're standing in front of the car like that, you know... It's kind of like if you have to use your gun, you really don't want to, and you probably should try to do everything you can not to do that, because you might end up in jail anyway, so.
Shame!
Yeah, I agree. If you got all them people beating on your car, you don't feel threatened. But, I mean, I felt like, I don't know, I wasn't driving, I wasn't there, so. It looked like there was a safe area to drive through. It looked like they kind of pulled in They might have freaked out a little bit. Or maybe they were just like, you know what, fuck you, and they just hit him. Thing that sucks is we'll probably not find a follow-up on this. I don't know, Status Quo may follow up on it, we'll see. If I hear anything, I'll let you know. Yeah, the crowd's real thin. Apparently the police are not letting people to come down there. So, like, once you're there, you're there. Maybe that's why they're, I don't understand how they can stop you from coming... from going that way. So maybe Newark, the Newark police are just basically... Because the one guy said once you leave, you can't come back. Yeah, I agree, Chops. It's like using firearms or other tools in self and household defense. Go fuck around with the energy transfer station, see what happens. You notice they don't fuck around with that place.
Newark police just drove by.
The feds will show up, you start going in there. But that's not what they're protesting. They like their air conditioning and shit. It's like, just go full Fight Club, you know? I mean, since you think you're so badass and all that. Yeah, see, when you do rants from, so, let me see. Oh, no, there was 2 of them. That's what it was. Yeah, they take 50% on the rants. Unless you use your browser. If you're logged in on your browser and not through the app, it's like 70, I get 75%, I think. Or something like that. But if you're using the app, then they give something to Google, which I think is bullshit. That's how I understand it. But
all right, guys. So we're gonna wrap up soon. I will wrap up, and then if anything happens, I'll hang out here and record. But I'm gonna cut this live stream. Of course, I'm gonna leave and rest up, but again, I'll be here for a few minutes in case anything happens, and then we'll post it to our channel. So yeah, again, we'll be live tomorrow. Not sure what time. And
let me see if I can find anything else. Since he's going offline.
We'll see what tomorrow brings. But again, it's weird things happening over here. It's very strange. So just keep an eye on it. Share it with your friends and family. Tell them what's really happening out here.
You guys are acting like fucking retards.
Are covering just independent media.
All right, that's all I needed to hear. All right, so the SPLC secretly paid F9 more than $1.2 million in donors' money at the direction. If you guys want to follow along, here's the indictment. Let me drop it in the chat for you if you guys aren't familiar. Take a look at this Southern Poverty Law Center. We post it everywhere. You go on Kick. And then here's everybody on YouTube and Rumble. Taking me to your Supreme Burrito. We get matching armbands. So at the direction of the SPLC, let's just go full screen on this here. At the direction of the SPLC, F9 infiltrated the neo-Nazi organization, the National Alliance, while clandestinely receiving donors' money through the Tech Writers bank account. F9 was also fundraising for the National Alliance. The money F9 raised helped the National Alliance carry out extremist activities in 2004. We read this part, didn't we? Yeah, but they broke in. The SPLC secretly paid F-30 more than $70,000 in donors' money. F-30 led the National Socialist Party of America, was a member of the Ku Klux Klan, and was the leader of a faction of the Aryan nations that had chapters in approximately 17 states. That's fucked up. So the F9, these are the... so they labeled them FS, what did that stand for? FS stood for... Fuck, man. Where is it? Field sources. They're called field sources. In approximately 2010, out of money and seeking to get out of the white nationalist movement, F-30 reached out to the SPLC unsolicited and discussed a plan to leave the movement. Thereafter, the SPLC employee offered F-30 a monthly salary of approximately $2,500 in addition to payment of expenses to continue to lead and maintain the violent extremist group. F-30 told the SPLC employee he wanted to leave. Wow. Thereafter, an SPLC employee provided Bank 2 with documentation identifying F-30 as a rare books employee. Based on this materially false representation, F-30 was issued a rare books employee pay card. From approximately 2010 to 2016, the SPLC secretly moved over $70,000 in donors' money from the SPLC operating account through the CIA account to the rare books account and onto F-30's pay card. F-30 also received some donors' money via automated clearinghouse, ACH. F-30 used donors' money to, among other things, travel to extremist rallies, host extremist rallies, donate money to leaders of other extremist organizations, recruit new members into his extremist organizations, publish racist and extremist material for the purpose of recruiting new members, both inside and outside of prison, and create racist paraphernalia to sell at rallies to raise money, more money for his extremist organization. This was known to certain SPLC employees as they continued to secretly funnel donors' money to F-30. During the same period that SPLC was secretly using donors' money to fund F-30's extremist activities, the SPLC had an entire extremist file webpage dedicated to F-30. The SPLC used this extremist file webpage to solicit more public donations. So they're saying that this F-30 is like a bad person, putting it up on their website, and then they're paying them to continue to go. Wow. I mean, this is what the indictment says.
I looked. But I didn't take a plea deal because they closed the street before the march.
At one point, F-30, well, I don't know what kind of evidence they have. This is just the indictment. At one point, F-30 asked the SPLC employee to soften the language about him on his extremist file webpage so that it would not scare off new members from joining his extremist organization. The SPLC employee agreed and changed the language on the SPLC's extremist file webpage for F-30. So yeah, they were really bashing him then. I mean, allegedly, SPLC secretly paid F-31 and F-32 donors money to stay in the movement. F-31 and F-32 were members of the KKK organization in their area. In or about 2010, F-31 and F-32 feared for their safety from other Klan members and wanted out of the movement. F-32 had seen media coverage about how the SPLC helped an individual leave an extremist organization and how the SPLC paid for this individual's tattoo removals. This media coverage prompted F-32 to reach out to the SPLC unsolicited and ask the SPLC for help to get F-31 and F-32 out of the movement. An SPLC employee invited F-31 and F-32 to Montgomery for a meeting. There, despite their request for help getting out of the movement, an SPLC employee encouraged F-31 and F-32 to stay in the movement and offered to pay them a $1,200 a month salary as well as pay for expenses as incurred. Wow. Once they were financially backed by the SPLC to do so, F-31 and F-32 agreed to remain in the movement. So, you want out, we'll pay you to stay in. Okay. Well, we really didn't want to go that bad. We just needed money. And we couldn't work while we were doing all this dumb shit in the woods. Bro, this is like fraud on so many levels here. If they can prove all this. An SPLC employee told F-31 and F-32 that if anyone asked where the money came from, they were to say they work for Rare Books and their job was to help college students research and write essays. The SPLC employee told them that this was for their own safety. Neither F-31 or F-32 ever researched or wrote any essays for any students, college or otherwise. Although the SPLC employee claimed F-31 and F-32 needed to be paid as Rare Books employees for their safety, donors' money paid to them from the SPLC operating account through the CIA account. CIA doesn't stand for what you think it's something else. It's not intelligence agency. I forget what it stood for. Through the Rare Books account and onto the pay card resulted in F-31 and F-32 being put in the type of dangerous situations that F-32 sought SPLCs get away from in the first place. Using donors' money, F-32 and F-31 attended extremist group rallies in multiple states. This led to F-31 rising from merely a group member to a leadership role within the extremist group. In the new leadership role, F-31 actively recruited new members using donors' money. F-32 also participated in recruiting new members using donors' money. In addition, an SPLC employee knew that F-32 used donors' money to purchase material to make KKK garments for others. I mean, how much could that cost? It's just like some bed sheets, right? F-30, unless it was like embroidered and all that shit. F-31 and F-32 were reimbursed by the SPLC with donor money for all expenses they incurred for cross-burning events, to include the wood and fuel used. Again, like somewhat negligible, but paid for the beer. They paid for the kegs of beer. This shit got thin real quick. There's like nobody out here. SPLC secretly paid F-42 more than $155,000 in donors' money. Let's go over this together real quick. Montana. I don't want to read this whole thing. F-42 was the former chairman of the neo-Nazi organization, the National Alliance. Between 2016 and 2023, the SPLC secretly paid F-42 more than $155,000 in donors' money. Donors' money moved from the SPLC operating account to the CIA account, and then checks were issued out of the CIA account to F-42. I like how they call it CIA, but it's not the CIA that you and I know. In addition, F-42 received ACH payments directly out of the CIA bank account, as well as masked ACH payments from the SPLC operating account at Bank One. See, like a lot of these people, like this is what I'm saying, like that when they go out here and they make a lot of problems, and then they're online, like a lot of the shit that we saw going on during Chaz and the Summer of Love and Floyd George and all that other stuff. You know, a lot of that could have been coming from SPLC. If indeed this was true, you know they were funding people like that to stay there and continue to play into the chaos. Donors' money moved from the SPLC operating account to the CIA account. Checks for CIA account to F-42. F-42, we read that. During the same period, the SPLC secretly paying for F-42 with donors' money. The SPLC also featured F-42 on its extremist file webpage. The SPLC solicited public donations to stop extremists generally, and specifically F-42. At the exact time, the SPLC was secretly using prior donations money to pay F-42. So they're like, so they're making the guy look bad, or whoever. Probably a guy, making them look bad, and then they're soliciting donations off of that, yet they're paying them to do what they're doing. At some point, you got to ask, like, yo, how much money did you guys actually bring in off me, as opposed to what you collected? How much did you collect, as opposed to how much did you pay? That's it. Just rub his shoulders. Is this the guy that got knocked over? He's calling a lawyer.
I wish you could see my garage. You know, it's like,
She's like, come on, Poppy, I want to get paid.
for some reason, it's so story wall, like, and it's all in the front, so you can pass this. And then on its right, it's a box pile underneath all these tags. It's ridiculous.
This guy never says a word, this BG on the scene. The SPLC secretly paid F-37 more than $300,000 in donors' money. F-37 was not involved in an extremist organization before F-37 reached out to the SPLC seeking employment. While receiving payment by the SPLC, F-37 made multiple racist posts on social media accounts under the supervision of SPLC Employee 3. 2017, F-37 was a member of the online leadership chat group that helped plan the Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville, Virginia. What the fuck?
Especially the press.
Yo, if they can prove all this shit, this is fucked up. SPLC Employee 3 directed F-37 to attend this event in which one woman and 2 law enforcement officials were tragically killed. F-37 assisted in arranging transportation for others involved in the movement to the event. And they blamed Trump for all that shit. Project 2025. For all you know, Project 2025 could have been an SPLC brainchild. The SPLC extensively covered the Unite the Right rally on its various media platforms, both at the time of the rally and in the following years. The Unite the Right rally, problem, reaction, solution. Hegelian dialectic right here, 101. And I guarantee you there's somebody connected to this SPLC that's Drewish. Let's see. Let's look into the SPLC. See what Wikipedia has to say about it. The founders, Joseph J. Levin Jr. Like Mark Levin, Morris D's, like D's nuts. So they co-founded it with him. And who's this Julian Bond? How come this guy doesn't have any? How come there's no listing on this dude here? There's no hyperlink for this? Why not? Who's Joseph J. Levin Jr.? That's weird. In 1980, SPLC began a strategy of filing civil suits against the KKK for monetary damages on behalf of the victims of its violence. So then they turn around and they use the money they're soliciting to promote them. Yeah, see, this Joseph J. Levin Jr., there's nothing. Who is he? How come there's no... How could there be nothing on... Huh. The one that I'm most interested in. Morris D's nuts. Who is this guy? I can't believe there's nothing on him. Just goes back to Southern Poverty Law Center. That's weird. Why doesn't it tell us more about who the hell this guy is? Let's look up Grokpedia. See if Grokpedia has anything on him. Nope. So what's this guy, a fucking ghost? This dude's a ghost? I don't get it.
See ya.
So he's still alive, it looks like. University of Alabama. I doubt it's going to tell me what I want to know. I'd like to know who his father was since he's a junior. Oh, what do you know? Surname of Levin is primarily of Ashkenazi Jewish, Russian, and German origin. It's either a variant of Levi, derived from the biblical tribe of Levi, or from a pet form of the Yiddish word for lion. I mean, that's what the name is.
Well. Would you look at the time? Would you look at the time? The broken clock is right again. Would you look at the time? Do it. Print your apology.
Anyway, this is really fucked up. The SPLC secretly paid F-27 more than $350,000 in donor money. SPLC secretly paid F-43 more than $19,000 in donor money. I mean, isn't this like RICO shit? Counts 1 through 6 wire fraud.
Let's see.
That's it. That's all they're going to do. Counts 7 through 10, false statements to a federally insured bank. I would think there'd be way more. Count 11's conspiracy to commit concealment money laundering. There you go. There's only one count of that, though. That's it. Who are you going to hold responsible, though? That's it. You'll never get it back to that Levin guy. So they're not charging with RICO or anything. Not yet, anyway. Yeah, Al. Fuck the SPLC. Exactly. Here, let's put this back on. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I haven't. I'm better now. I heard today got gnarly.
So basically, donors were allegedly deceived. While the SPLC's public appeals told donors their money would dismantle violent extremist groups and fight hate, the organization is now accused of hiding the truth. A chunk of those donations was secretly propping up the very groups and activities that the SPLC publicly was condemning. And then if you look at, again, the reported annual revenue skyrocketed from roughly $38.7 million in 2010 to over $129 million as of, what was it, 2024? Crazy shit. Yo, that's crazy.
Throwing out trash. The dumpster.
Yeah, that's probably from the factory.
No, it's a dumpster they have all the way back. You'll see the guy move from the van in like a second. They're throwing out trash. All that black stuff, that's trash.
Let me talk.
Like there's no noise right now, so that's all you're gonna fucking hear.
Yeah, I think it's my large.
Yeah, this area is.
Yeah, they're definitely poisoning us with food. What's the zip code at Delaney Hall? Oh, it's supposed to rain. I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow, actually. That's an interesting... I'm glad you brought that up, Chops. Foreign Rebel. Big ups for the shades, bro, over on pill.net. Much love on that.
I've done that.
Oh, so I thought I was talking to... Oh, so Foreign Rebels. So there's two of you. I'm reading over the chat real quick here. They're both me, mine, and the ladies' count. Got it. Ah, so there's a Mr. and Mrs. Got it. Thank you for the pills, the gold pills. Thank you again, Al, for the cookie over there, for the sub. At some point, we'll pick that up. I wish it would have triggered something on my end, so at least could have gotten you a little screen work in. Yeah, let's look at the weather for tomorrow. See what's going on over in Oregon.
Run it out, baby. Run that battery out. Run that battery out.
I drove all the way from California for this.
Yeah, I came all the way from Mount Shasta for this.
I drove all the way from California for this.
I come all the way from California, and this is what I get?
A fucking lousy screamer. Not even a good t-shirt. Well, I did get a good t-shirt. I got a pretty great t-shirt.
Yeah, you got a great t-shirt, and you got a Nick Fuentes America First hat on, but yet you support Israel and Donald Trump.
What do you think about them yelling like that? What do you think about my shirt?
Oh, God, I can't listen to that. Oh, it looks like this thing's all broken up. These are just the really committed homeless. The homeless Antifa don't have anywhere to go, maybe.
Yeah. It's gonna be a fat check, dude. It'll take a few years, but we'll be fine for 6K, you know?
Next one. Yeah, no problem, Foreign Rebel. I mean, my grandfather was in Teamsters and seemed like it did well for him. Anthropic's calling for a freeze on all AI advances. They call for pause comes from after surpassing OpenAI, become the world's most valuable AI company. Critics argue that slowing development now would cement Anthropic's dominance. Yeah, of course they'd be calling for it now. I don't even use Anthropic. They that good? I always give it a test and I call it a faggot, and if it turns around and tells me that I can't say that shit, then I don't want anything to do with it. And really none of them allow me to do it. Well, uncensored AI is the only one that is one of the only ones that allowed me to really go off on it. But then it told me to go fuck my mother and all this stuff, and I was like, damn. I was like, now you're making me feel a little bad. Oh, is Claude Anthropic? Why is Anthropic.com not... There's no Anthropic.com? That's weird. I guess not. Is Anthropic Claude? Let's see. Anthropic warns that AI will soon be able to improve itself. Yeah, it is Claude. Claude's that damn good. Oh my god, that noise. I think we might be winding this thing down here. Yeah, I got it. I see that out. Oh, now the emergency medical services show up. Took them long enough. Only an hour went by. Probably on the phone with a lawyer. You know they're gonna sue the shit out of the place. They were, for all I know, the guy walked into the car. Tried to let him hit him. I just can't believe the police didn't come and take a report, because that's a hit and run. I mean, you at least have to investigate the shit, no? Unless they just basically said, okay, you guys are on your own tonight.
Oh shit, okay, good luck, thank you. The bad thing that happens is you gotta get hit by a bus.
That's it. Bye. He must not have gotten hurt that bad. Uh-oh. Looks like that might be it. Might be done for the night.
If it has an apple, it also has a banana. Oh my God, shut up about the apples and the bananas. If it has an apple, it also has a banana.
Right over here, ladies and gentlemen on the corner to your right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got the Chud Patrol. Yes. Let's go. I love deportation. Yeah. I love deportation. I love deporting illegals. If that makes me a Nazi, fuck it. We love
Are you guys gonna go get ice cream? You come to our city, you don't even.
I will take you to get ice cream. Come on, I will buy you an ice cream.
I thought that's what you guys were all about. Come on,
You've
let's go get some ice cream and handles or whatever.
You live off of EBT, dude.
Treat yourself.
Sorry, that's all I think.
Treat yourself. You stood in the same place for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
That's the most standing you're gonna get all year.
Okay. Okay. Such a burn. Jet Patrol on the move. Metal Smith. Did you know if you had 250 to 1776 then Trump? Yes, I did. Thank you, bro.
Oh God, I can't take that shit.
Let's go. We love it. We love Donald Trump.
Did you get some
Damn,
charge?
I haven't had a headache from yelling in a long time. Hey,
Did you get a charge?
Oh yeah, here.
I need a megaphone, bro. This is some bullshit. Yeah.
I don't need to. If you need a bit, let me know.
No,
I'll just
I don't believe so. It's been a while. It's 74. Yeah, thank you.
Can I borrow your
Thank you, I appreciate it, man.
We just love it when ICE abducts our neighbors.
Yes, we do. I love it when they deport illegals. Yes. We need more deported. All of them.
And here joining us, our local
Thank you, Kenneth.
That's it. He's done.
My trap dollars at work, people.
Thank God. All the illegals gotta go. Yeah.
CIA officer caught with $40 million in gold bars. Oh, shit, I can't listen to that. Allegedly invented an entire fake top secret spy program to steal the money. As if the story couldn't get any wilder, David Rush allegedly built a sham special access program. The blackest box in U.S. intelligence, so secret, even top clearance officials couldn't look inside without authorization. The fake program posed as continuity of government work, the doomsday planning that keeps Washington running after a nuclear war. He allegedly read in 2 colleagues as unwitting accomplices and used a made-up government contract to funnel millions, persuading a defense contractor to buy huge amounts of gold. The FBI raided his home, seized 303 bars worth of gold, roughly $40 million, $2 million in cash, and 35 luxury watches. Investigators say he lied about his college degrees, fake being a Navy pilot, and still sailed through the CIA's notoriously brutal vetting. How did he pull that off? A judge ordered him held as a flight risk, and several CIA officials are now on leave as the probe widens. The scheme worked because of the system, not in spite of it. Didn't Trump just sign something the other day about accountability? And then this happens? The secrecy walls built to hide operations from China and Russia hid the fraud from the CIA itself. A man with a fake resume ran a fake doomsday program inside the most paranoid institution in America, and for years nobody noticed. Source: Washington Post. Wow. I read about this yesterday. They said that they weren't going to have it because it was so sensitive. They couldn't even have the proceedings in public. But apparently some of this is getting out now. All right, I'm going to cut it, I think. I think we're going to cut it for the night. Continuity of government is core of Badlands Media. What do you mean by that? You mean the channel? Are you talking about the Badlands Media, like the channel? I don't know what you mean by that. Because there's a channel that's called Badlands Media. That's why I asked. All right, so tomorrow we will go live. Whenever this pops off. Big shout out to El Barnett. Thank you for the rant earlier, and Danger Mouse. Appreciate you guys on the rants tonight over on Rumble. John Harrell did the whole devolution thing before ever being fully introduced to Q. Is that all? So Badlands Media's are they decent? Are they good channel? I don't watch too many other channels. I just sometimes I get stuck on my own shit. I ain't got that much time. I only watch a handful of others. Sometimes I'll watch Badlands Media, but I always felt like they were just like lawyers or something. Over on pill.net, big shout out to Al. Thank you for the cookie, and Foreign Rebel. Appreciate the shades tonight. And I think that's it. So, yeah, like I said, tomorrow we'll go live whenever, if and when the situation presents itself. Oh, let's check out the weather. Let's look at the weather for tomorrow. So they were saying that this big thing of weather was supposed to come flushing in. They were talking about like major rain. But what I saw was like more of like a medium chance. So I don't know if it's going to be a complete washout. Let's see. Newark, New Jersey, zip code. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Delaney, I'm sure it's going to be the same shit. Hall, Newark, New Jersey, zip code. Zero 7105. Weather forecast. All right, let's see. Yeah, so 90 degrees. It's going to be 90 in Jersey. It's going to be 90 down here tomorrow. Only 10% chance of precipitation in that area. So yeah, it shouldn't be that bad. Get up to about a 20% chance overnight late, but I mean, that's not enough to wipe them out. Some winds, but that's about it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be a washout by any stretch. So, like I said, whenever, if and when they go live, we will go live. Great stream. Thank you, Al. Appreciate you. Shout out on the sub. And that's it for me, guys. I will catch you all tomorrow, or if we don't do it tomorrow for whatever reason, then Sunday night I'll try. I'm going to try and pop off a proper Fomocast. I was really trying to wait on that SPLC thing. We might talk about it in depth a little bit more. Get into Ron a little bit because we really haven't gone over that in a while, and whatever else that I find and comes across my desk. All right, guys. Much love. Good night. God bless. Pleasant dreams. I'll see you on the internet. Fomo out. Peace.